proper way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hypothetically, we do all that, but to bury them is the shit that they do, like Hebrew head hunting. You know what I'm saying? Or the main, like one main aspect was the shit polite pull. You know, it's all a facade, but it's irritating. But we gotta bury it because we gotta wait upon the Lord. You know, and that's a blessing and not a curse at all. It's a blessing, but it seems like a curse at certain points. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit warfare against the flesh. You want to do something, or you want to say something, you want to act in a certain light, but you know the Most High is like, no, you got to do it like this. You know what I'm saying? And once you do it and you look back, you're like, oh shit, you know the Most High is an oracle. You know, he guided 5 steps. You know, he says, wait upon me. So we're not going to get on the video and do no shots back video. For one, that's retarded. You know, even being in carnal, that's retarded. You know what I'm saying? You're either going to do something or you're not. You know what I'm saying? If you talking all that shit, you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. You don't got to get on a YouTube video and broadcast to the world. If you bought that life, you're going to live that life. You know, but, you know, as far as us responding to that, is a carnal thing. You know what I'm saying? So we have to bear it. You know what I'm saying? We have to take that up. We have to, you know, and the thing that we're taking up is the commandments. You know, as far as letting y'all say what y'all gonna say, you know, waiting on the Lord. That's what we bearing. You know, praying for the destruction. You know, amongst other things, we're taking up and putting on that load. Okay.
Just listen more to it.
Go ahead.
It says to bear what is burdensome.
Yeah, you scoffers are burdensome. You know, cause the scriptures of the Lord is not burdensome. Keeping the commandments is not burdensome. The laws are not grievous. You know, so that's not the burden. What's the burden? You know, what's the burden? It's really dealing with the wicked, like the Yahweh Shai. The burden of Yahweh Shai was the weight of the world, dealing with niggas, bringing salvation to all Israel when Israel didn't even want it as a nation as a whole. You had a few, but that was the burden, not being a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The burden was to carry the cross.
Who was that? Ezra that pulled out his hair? Because Israel was like effing up, you know what I'm saying? They was turning back. I believe it was Ezra. You know what I'm saying? He or one of the prophets, they pulled out their own hair because...
I think it was Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra. Yeah. Because they pulled out their own hair because man, it's like, you know, we see it. It's so simple for y'all to get, but y'all just so fucking stupid. You know, and we realize the Lord, you know what I'm saying, has blocked the minds of our people, and it is how it is, but it's just like, y'all just be like, sometimes we just can't believe how wicked y'all are, man. And that helps us better understand why there is a sect called the 2/3, man.
Yeah, it's no, you find yourself thinking about like, why is these niggas can't get it? Why they so wicked? But then you gotta check yourself with the scriptures. Like the Most High, that's, you know, every time I think of that, the Most High power amazes me. I always say that for Him to shut somebody's mind up like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a true power for everything for you to mentally comprehend. Like, cause we're gonna get on Suit and Seti, but since we are gonna get on, might as well start it now, you know, so to speak. He said, if you got a tree, you don't gotta tell a tree what to do. You don't gotta tell things what to do. That's the same with us, you know. And the brother Ariala went into it. And basically it's going over like we are programmed. You know what I'm saying? You know that, what is that in Ephesians or Galatians saying we are predestined?
That's in a lot of places.
You know, it's in the first chapter. You know, as soon as you get it. It's not Timothy.
Okay, it might be Ephesians. Ephesians 1. Yeah, I got it.
Ephesians 1. So Cyrus said, you don't gotta do this and do that. So that basically there's no creator because, or you don't need a Bible or whatever because we are pre-programmed to do things. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how the Most High set it up. So like the
See, this will put that religion and that God shit in check.
Go ahead.
When you look at all things in creation, I'm gonna say this once, I might do it twice. All things in creation, when it comes in, when it's born into this world, it automatically knows what it is and what it's supposed to do.
Go ahead.
A tree is a goddamn tree. It know the fruit pre-coded. But when it comes into existence, it does is the fruit that apple, it only produce apple. It don't make a mistake and produce no goddamn peach.
Right.
And don't nobody have to explain to that tree only grow apples. Do you have to talk to the tree and tell it what to do? No, it automatic. That's innate. So everything is pre-coded to do what it's supposed to do when it comes into existence.
I said he's just confirming the Most High's power. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are pre-programmed. Just like Esau was pre-programmed. You go into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12, it shows that the nation of men and Esau are pre-programmed. Because the Most High has an avenue to become the elect, okay? You know, but it's how you program. Are you going to accept that avenue? You know what I'm saying? Just like you got an Apple computer and a Dell computer. You know, if you got a program on a Dell, you know, even though it runs, it's not compatible with a Apple. So no matter how much good it runs on this one, it's not gonna run on that one. So no matter how much you want to be on that Apple, you can't, because you're not programmed to do that. That's the same thing with us. We're hardwired. Certain people are hardwired to be the elect. Certain people are hardwired to be the 2/3. No matter how much they want to be the elect, they can't be it. Okay? Because they're not hardwired like that. You know, and the Most High said that. He said that in Romans chapter 9. He says before they even came out the womb, okay, he chose Jacob. You know what I'm saying? What that means? That means they're hardwired. Okay? That's before they came out the womb. That don't have nothing to do with events of cause and effect in life that you learn and build to something that you Egyptologists like to basically deal with, like common sense and theories. No, we're hardwired. We're hardwired, and we're hardwired by a higher power outside of your common sense. You know.
I was going another analogy far as cars. You know, with cars, you can't put just any oil in any car. You can't just put any antifreeze in any car. You can't just put any wheels on any car.
Or any key.
Yeah, definitely a key. Not that. It's So things that are created is created for a purpose. And the purpose that it's created is programmed. It has a program to it. Like the brother said, you can't put no damn Windows Vista on a damn Mac computer, man. It's not compatible.
Yeah.
Because that thing is programmed to have Apple. You know what I'm saying?
It's like common sense for that. So that's the same thing with us. You know, if it's snowing outside, you can't put no monster truck tires on no Honda. You know, so you just gotta deal with what you are. You know, what type of car you have. You know what I'm saying? So with us, you know, we understand that when we're dealing with a 2/3, that we can't put no monster truck tires on them to better road that we're going to endure. You know what I'm saying? So we say, man, you know, take your Honda and go and take that road, because you can't handle this road.
You'll get stuck.
You know, this is a 4-wheel drive road right here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we understand that, but you know, all you niggas that is trying to save the world, or really, fuck all that. All you niggas that got a problem with us, you know, separating ourselves from the 2/3. You know, from Mike Browns to Trayvon Martins to Farrakhan, Shaka Khan, Farrakhan, you know, Eric Garner, Ballou, you know, Martin Luther King. Those are 2/3. Like, you get mad because we separate ourselves from them because we're not on the same road. The scripture says, "Can two walk together, least they be agreed." Okay, so it's like common sense, you know. So we are hardwired a certain way. We understand what the program. We can read the program, because this right here is the guide. It tells you on who to deal with and who not to deal with. Okay.
It's just like a boxing match. They're programmed, they're trained, which is pretty much programming them to win that fight. So no matter how much they get hit, they're gonna keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Until they completely get knocked, until their hard drive shut down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they're programmed to win that fight, to fight. So they're gonna keep fighting. They can get punched in the face, punched in the stomach. They like, I gotta bear. Hey, it goes back to bear, man. I gotta bear this pain right now and keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our whole goal in this. We have to deal with the 2/3. Then we got the apostle, the bar. He went into being defamed. We got to bear being defamed. You know what I'm saying? Having a bad reputation. We gotta bear with having eggs thrown at us, being spit at, water thrown at us, pop bottles thrown at us, almost getting to fights, getting arrested. You niggas ain't getting arrested for out there teaching some fucking conscious.
We all getting arrested. Their asses for fucking niggerish shit, like selling drugs and shit.
Yeah, like natural to hootie fruity.
Natural fruity to hootie.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a sign of fear, man. That's a sign of fear. Not one to be buddy with 2/3, don't want to tell them the truth. All right, being afraid of being an outcast. That's fear, man.
Yeah. Well, the Lord said He's gonna choose the outcast of Israel.
And He said He didn't put on us the spirit of fear, man. He put the spirit of power, man.
He said He chose the low things of this earth. It was that Corinthians, the first chapter.
That's why we can't help. That's why we can't help but separate ourselves, because we feel we are better than y'all, man. At the end of the day, we're better than y'all, man.
I would say right now,
I'm like, man.
you know, unless they become the elect somehow and we fall out. That's in theory.
Yeah, kind. Lord willing, that ain't possible.
Yeah, God forbid, but that's in theory. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, everybody come into the truth. Okay, but yeah, you gotta keep on, brother. I'm doing something right now.
Oh yeah, kind. So let me finish reading this.
I'll be back.
Get that Ephesians real quick.
Yeah.
Ephesians. I'm gonna start at 4. Ephesians 1:4. According as He had chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, before the earth was created itself, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love.
Yep, that we should be holy before the foundations of the world. So, just like, you know, you got a tree, you know what I'm saying? Just like you don't got to tell a tree to grow apples, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's hardwired to grow apples, but all trees don't grow, you know what I'm saying? All trees don't grow big apples, all trees, for example, with the fig tree with Yahweh Shai, he had big hopes on that tree having figs in it, but it didn't have figs. Why? Because according to your science, it's hardwired to do that. Yeah, that's true, but it don't work like that all the time. Just like all people supposed to have common sense. You know what I'm saying? All people supposed to live righteously. All people supposed to not be wicked. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Based off of the elements. Now when you're dealing with that, then you're dealing with the elements. You know. But then you got the people that are able to bear the burden, okay, and that's the elect. All right, but let's get back to the premises of the argument, which is dealing with Sarah Susetti says, and it's retarded because he said we're gonna put it in post production. He was talking about if the Israelites built the temples or the pyramids, then how come we haven't built the pyramids ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Where are the texts? You know what I'm saying? And he gets on the scriptures and talks jive about the scriptures, right? And me and the brother, I was joking to the brother about it. I'm like, you know, and the brother, and one of the guy, he's supposed to be an Israelite, but he got a smooth booty face and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's asking him, it's like, nigga, you ain't go to Egypt. You know, you ain't going to Egypt reading them hieroglyphs. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's a good point. You know, he bringing up all that shit, talking about the text, this and that. I bet money if you put some hieroglyphs in front of that nigga, he can't read it. He don't know what the fuck. He just, and Esau told you was African, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Esau told you was African. but you quick to discredit, you know, our books, our text, you know, but our text condemns the so-called white man. Y'all text don't do that. You know, one of your ringleaders say he ain't gonna say the white man is his devil. Okay?
Unless he around Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, unless you're around Bloods and Crips to get the enemy, the real enemy, the white man. Now, you know, he don't have a premise. He don't have a base. Okay? But he said Israelites didn't build tombs. Can we get that in Haggai chapter 1 verse 6? You know? We was just talking about it earlier, but the spirit was on me to even before I looked at this video, you know? You got it? Come on, brother, you gotta be quick on your feet.
Can't be in the look, he can't even find his scripture.
Yeah, in the spirit. Yeah, 1 verse 6. Haggai 1 verse 6.
This is Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Yeah, we work a lot. We eat, you know, we eat the proper foods, but they got the Monsanto. We working at these jobs, these $1 million, $1 billion corporations, and they're feeding us peanuts. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Mm-hmm.
Ye clothe you, but there is none worn.
Yep.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
So why did I put that? Why did I bring that out? Because we're under a curse. Okay? For one, we ain't gonna be building no fucking pyramids. We did that under slavery, man. Just like we ain't gonna be building no damn skyscrapers when we come up in power, because you can't build no. The law says we're not supposed to build over 3 stories high. So Cyrus said that's why we ain't got no damn pyramids and tombs. And for 2, you got the Aztecs that have them. Okay? The Aztecs have pyramids where they're at. Off in Mexico, man. Okay? Because Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites. And the main point is that we ain't got no fucking money, man. Okay? Just like we built America, right? How come your ass ain't building another part in America? You know? And I got a question. Where's your fucking pyramid, nigga?
Yeah, that's what represent y'all belief and everything.
Yeah, where are your pyramids? You know, since you're Egyptian, where are your pyramids? Where's your connection? Besides the fucking anchor around your neck, man. That jewelry and shit and that makeup, man. That shit comes on and off. Y'all niggas ain't make no full commitment to that shit. Shaka did, got that ponytail, you know?
Yeah.
That's a commitment, put that motherfucker on your head. I was just joking, but that ain't a commitment either. That's all for show too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a commitment is going your ass back to Africa. That's a commitment. Because that's home. That's what you're saying is home, that's home. Go back there. You're supposed to be gathering the troops and going back there and coming back and constantly trying to take all the Egyptians back to Egypt and take over Egypt. Okay? And use the black woman to use her godlike powers to get rid of them the Arabs that are up in your land. You know?
Godlike powers.
Yeah, you gotta use something. You know, they should have a strategy, because their strategy is for here and now. Our strategy is for the future. Our strategy is to rely on a spiritual entity which y'all don't believe in. Okay? So we, like you said, we have to wait upon the Lord until He make the enemies our footstool. But the Horus and Cyrus don't say wait on them. They say, you know, basically do it like this and that.
This is how it's done.
You know?
This is how y'all should do it.
Y'all Egyptologists, y'all talking about fucking flipping houses and mortgages and shit, man. What type of fucking... Egypt was made good off of wheat, not mortgage plans, man. Like, you know...
And they so smart in all this chemic shit. Like, you don't recognize the economy. Like, you so deep into that, you don't recognize the economy nor understand economics, man. That's what you sitting here telling me. Because you talk, like the brother said, you talking about mortgages and building a community in a place that's going down. That makes no sense. I'm gonna sit there and make a sand castle in quicksand. What the hell? There's no point in building in something that's going down, man. I'm gonna build a boat you know what I'm saying, in the middle of a typhoon or something. Like, it's going down. That's retarded.
Why would you build a fence in front of somebody else's house? You know what I'm saying? Why would you build a fucking garage in somebody else's backyard? Go your ass home and build a community. Go to Egypt and build a community. You know what I'm saying? Why you're not doing that? Because that ain't your feng shui. You like America. You niggas are set up as a controlled opposition to come against the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? But your flavor's weak, man. You ain't got it. All right.
Ain't no shit.
The shit that y'all bringing is it has no matter to it. It holds no weight. Okay, holds no water. You know what I'm saying? All right. They got more to that.
No, that was it.
You got something?
No, it's still more of that Revelations.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, and how thou can.
Yeah, call it out.
Okay, I was Revelations 2:2. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou cannot bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them liars.
Yep, that goes for the inner circle, you know, dealing with Alizé, dealing with Baloo, dealing with Nate, dealing with Johanna, dealing with even Polite, all of them, because we tried them, okay, and throughout all these questions and all this shit y'all doing, that's y'all trial right there, man. You know, that shit that you did the video, Hebrew head hunting, that's your trial right there. You saying you coming in peace, but you're Hebrew head hunting, and then you're doing all this show, and guess what? What's the day is? Tomorrow's the 8th.
Oh,
shit, tomorrow's the 8th. I ain't buying that shit, by the way. I'm just gonna wait till somebody
bootleg it on YouTube.
Yeah, bootleg it. I'm gonna watch this shit, talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause fuck you and your support. You know what I'm saying? And after that, after February 8th, then what? Let's say y'all do win. Let's say y'all get the crowd. Let's say Johanna's men. Well, he's crying on stage and everything, and he's admitting like y'all right. Then what? You gonna build a community? Because you can't do no more debates. You know, you gonna debate amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? A house divided against itself shall not stand, of course, and it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all angle of progression is stupid, man. You know. So y'all, but y'all basically y'all project this angle as there's an end, there's a point, there's a goal. But if the goal is reached, then it's nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to take